Hey guys, and welcome. I'm Lethal Port, and I'm going to be playing the demo for the Town of Light. Now, this game looks to be very heavy in some aspects, with violence, and it's set in an insane asylum, and it's supposed to be based on true events. So, just a forewarning that it could contain heavy features. Okay, it must be stuff that we get through playing. The Town of Light is based on real events, places, and research concerning mental illness and the life of patients in lunatic asylums from the beginning of the 20th century until their closure. It contains stories which may be disturbing. The characters and names are fictitious, and any references to people, living or dead, is purely coincidental. This game uses an artistic interpretation of a former Italian psychiatric institution of dramatic purposes. For dramatic purposes. Please note that mental health services have radically improved around the world. If you think you may have psychological problems, please speak to a local doctor or specialist. You have been warned. Volterra, 1942.
What's happened? What is this place? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead. I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
Reality fades away and my skin has gone. Every breath of wind is excruciatingly painful. Just like, please wait. Inspired by real events. Volterra, Tuscany, 2016. Wow. Very pretty. I like the art style. What am I looking at? Oh, just telling me. Right. This kind of reminds me of, what's that old children's home? It's Sane Asylum. It's in America somewhere. And it's, thought to be very, very haunted. I know that there's many, but there's one specific one I'm thinking of. I can't remember at the moment. Yep. That's the radio. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Celia K, deceased, but held up. Distressed. Can't really see it. Gulia K, distressed, but held up by their faith. Her mother, Irene E., father, Eric, and sister, Martha, delivered the grievous news. The funeral will take place in La Romola on Sunday, April 16th at 3:30 p.m., starting from the house of the deceased, April 13th, 1944. Okay. Can I... Oh, interesting. First food rationing improvements on April 20. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day. An extra kilogram per month of soup products. Agricultural laborer treatment reform. And extraordinary marmalade distribution. Okay, that's that one. Fierce murder in San Casacino, April 14, 1944. Gulia K., a young woman from a respectable family, was brutally murdered near her home. Police are investigating possible political motive emerges. So that's what that's going on about there. What's this? Incredible anti-aircraft victory. 1940, 159 aircraft shot down in 24 hours by the German Continental Air Defense. Major Russian operation northwest of Jasai. Enemy convoy scattered in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Interesting. Anything in here? What's this? No, I can't pick up anything in here. I wonder if there's any more papers around. Cool. Anything? No, can't turn it around. Looks like a house that's nearby where I live. That's creepy. Oh god, and the people. They don't even look like people, they look like shadow men. That's unsettling. Okay, let's go outside. Ooh. Getting very sort of like What Remains of Edith Finch sort of vibes from this. Let's check here first. If we can actually get through this hole. Yep. Ah, we didn't even have to go through the gate. Wait, but we could get on this side, couldn't we? Yeah, it's blocked off. Did the music stop because I went into the wrong direction? Yeah, I can't go that way.
This place. Time. Memory.
That's interesting. Like the trees growing in front of me. Right, you gonna do it? Yeah. I'm just gonna check over here. Can I look in the windows? Spooky. Oh, that's... I just got a rumble in the controller. Inventory of objects of a patient upon admission. Charity congregation. Psychiatric hospital administration inventory of articles of clothing and footwear, cash, cards, and other valuables upon admission to the asylum for observation. Renée on the day 12th of the 3rd, 1938. Details of clothing, amount of cash, valuables, cards, and other objects, notes. Sweaters, shirts, 1. Underwear, 1. Pair of socks, 1. Shoes, 1. Diapers, skirts, dresses, trousers, vests, jackets, handkerchiefs, pocket handkerchiefs, hats, berets, aprons, golf shirts, overcoats, towels, ties. The assistant, the director, Volterra, on the day. Let's get some light in here. Oh, double bars. Let me out. And General Prog, 19... What? I can't even read straight. 10327. Psychiatric Hospital Administrative File of Amira, admitted on June 15th, 1937, discharged on no date, transferred on no date, died on November 8th, 1942. She wasn't here that long. There is no power. The master switch is near the calm woman ward. It doesn't even say the calm woman ward anywhere. Oh, so there. Tranquil ward. Ah, so it's around the corner. Okay. Fascist National Federation for the Fight Against Tuberculosis. The citizen person. Do not spit on the ground and does not swear God. General Anti-Blasphemy Committee under the honorary chairmanship of His Majesty the King. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Missions. To the Volterra Charity Congregation. We don't need that. No, a visit is granted to military patients for top placement only to parents, brothers, sisters, wife, and children. If authorized in writing by the family, acquaintances may obtain information about the health and mental condition of patients, calling on the doctor on duty. If such a letter is not presented at the door, access will be denied. Any leave will be granted from time to time when the conditions of the patient permit it, and the requesting parent, brother, wife assures guarantee of surveillance and custody. No other person will be granted access to the patients outside the institute. Any item intended for a patient must first be authorized every time by the health authorities. Wine and spirits are strictly forbidden in any case. The director stamp. Okay then. That we nice. Okay then.
My memory of those years is hazy. Between the age of about 7 and 10, my memories are disconnected, and I couldn't say how many times and how frequently the light used to come. My mother gave me a doll around that time. Charlotte. Thinking back to it makes me want to laugh. But at the beginning, I remembered that I was afraid of her. I thought she wanted to harm me, to kill me and take my place. But when the light came, she would stay beside me, and her presence.
Charlotte, where are you? Charlotte, my dear. Come here, Charlotte. Beautiful Charlotte. Charlotte, forgive me. Ooh. Oh, dearie me.
Did not disturb me. I was able to talk to her, and so she became my best friend. At least until I was in grade 2, when everything changed. She didn't laugh at me, and if I had to say something to my mother, I asked her to say it. When things inside me turned bad, she was the only one I could turn to. Now all of this makes me blush, but Charlotte was a real friend to me. I knew that she was just a doll. I wasn't stupid. But at the same time, she was real, too. I don't know how to explain it. It's difficult. My mother would cuddle her and tell her things. I guess she was trying to communicate with me. But back then, I was too afraid to understand it.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Province of Rome, 498. Death report of Giuliani Dino, 5th of the 7th, 1942. Personal details: son of David, deceased, and illegible, born in on, no date, place, province of residence, no date, marital status, single, married to, nothing, Can't see who he was married to. Number of children. None from what we can see. Profession, religion, culture. Referral, diagnosis, remark, address of correspondence. They haven't been filled out. Patient just discharge remission document. Name and surname: Francesca Agostini, number 65027. Paternity Ordurino. Maternity Martelli Gina. Born in Volterra, Province, Roma, on October 13, 1895. Place of residence: Volterra, Province, Roma. Marital status: widow. Admitted on May 30th, 1916. Diagnosed early dementia. Referred from Roma Asylum. Transferred to asylum observation rooms. Dismissal, DMY. Form of dismissal: file readmission. MY form of remission. 4/9/1939. Respiratory disease.
The only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll. Nobody says we can't. Let's find Charlotte.
Oh goodness. Any lights burn here? No. Okay. Just goes right in right here. Well, there I give that much light.
Let's search the wards on the upper floor. There's a plan on the wall which shows their location.
Volterra, 12 4th, 1926. Irene E. in K. 26. The woman is in a state of great aggression. She curses her 3-year-old daughter for having ruined her life. She wanted to take us away. That damn kid wanted to kill us. She's the devil, I tell you. She's the devil herself. She destroyed my ability to give life. She left her sister in silence. Silence is scary. The mother explained that her husband, Eric K., worried about her daughter, called a doctor who, noticing the state of the woman and the potential danger to her daughter, urgently insisted the procedure of admission. The woman was admitted to observation in the single room, not because she was dangerous, but in view of her social class. It seemed the most appropriate choice. The mother has provided a generous donation to this institution in order to find a more suitable accommodation for her daughter. Damn.
No, she's freezing. She's alone. Let's look for her.
Okay, guess it's upstairs we go. Here we go. way in real life would you catch me doing this? Elevators. Ugh. Wow. Patient transfer document. Psychiatric hospital transfer file. Name, surname, Fanti Clementi. Paternity, Luigi. Deceased. Place of birth, Pomerange. Age 37 years. Date of admission, January 7th, 1932. 23rd of 5th, 1942. Deceased at 6 p.m. Gosh, these rooms have such tall ceilings. Kind of looks like a place where you'd hide. I hope that's not involved. Oh. Wow. Oh. Up this way then.
Renée doesn't want to abandon her. Nobody says we can't. Let's find Charlotte.
Okay. Where am I supposed to go then? I mean, there's nowhere further I could go. Oh, I didn't go in here. There she is. Is she? Yeah.
Mummy took good care of Charlotte. She tucked her in, hugged her, gave her cuddles and kisses. She was very affectionate and loving. Nothing bad happened to Charlotte, and that surprised me. I didn't understand. At first, I was quite scared. I was afraid that she wanted to hurt me. I lived in constant fear that Mom would abandon her. Because I didn't deserve to live. I didn't deserve to be loved. It's cold and it's dark. Look, she's cold. She'll get ill. We can take care of her. Nobody can stop us. Charlotte is a good girl.
Oh. Wow. We got a teacher or yeah. Even though I'm learning Italian, I've only been going for 2 weeks, so I can't necessarily read everything.
He doesn't want to. Not Charlotte. Charlotte is cold. Let's take her somewhere warm. Those lamps could make the room warmer. But Charlotte's not happy. She doesn't feel well. saw a wheelchair on the ground floor. It's comfortable there, and we can put Charlotte somewhere warm. Charlotte will be comfy here. But it's cold. No, it's cold. Don't shiver, Charlotte. The cold will go away. It'll go away. We must find some warm lights. Let's go to the surgical ward. The cold has gone away now. You see? The light, the warmth. We can do it. The cold will go away. It has to. Now we can enter the ward where everything started. It all began in the observation ward on the ground floor.
Let's bring this down just in case. Can't remember, was it this way? I can't turn around. Ooh. Oh, wow.
didn't go dark. It was a limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 years old, and I was afraid, always afraid, a fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I couldn't speak. I was terrified of everything, even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and stripped off all my clothes, everything. I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. I was alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
The art style of this reminds me of Unending Nightmares and like Valiant Hearts. Oh goodness. Hello.
She was my only hope in this hell. I was descending down among the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive.
Oh, great. Night time. Volterra Psychiatric Hospital. Transfer file. Name and surname T. Renée. Paternity unknown. Place of birth Montefussicole. Age 17. April 4th, 1938. 10:30 a.m. The patient Renée T. is transferred from temporary asylum in the observation rooms to the quiet ward. O.B. OBS stamp.
The door is locked from the outside. Here the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Okay.
You can't get out of here. Only the dead can leave this place.
Well, shit. Hello, Charlotte. Oh, is that the end of the demo?
My name is Renée.
That was creepy.
I was a shy girl, and I just wanted to be like the others. But that's not what happened.
So here
Gosh, that's
you
loud.
live above my mind. I wish you heard that my mind is trying to read yours and easy for a bird. Soon I'll meet you. I'll become the one you love. We're growing, so we'll have close while looking for ourselves. The time is endless, it could take forever. I will find you. I will find you. I will find you. Our home, our heart. I will find you. I will find you. I will find you. Our home, our heart. I need.
Abrupt end. Well, that was intense. I liked it. Felt a bit slow, but I think it's building the suspense. Let's see if we actually got any of Renee's diaries in here. Oh, there it is. I didn't look around before. Cool. Yeah, we didn't get anything else besides what we got. Very spooky. But
My memory of
I did
those
enjoy
years
it.
is hazy. Between the age of about 7 and 10,
sorry, girl. Gotta cut you off. Well, thank you for checking this out with me. The Town of Light looks very intriguing. I most likely will get it. Probably not for a little while now. But thank you for checking this out with me. I'm Lethal Fort, and catch you on the flip side.